What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is your boy Food Junkie coming to you this afternoon on Saturday. Happy March, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone had a good week. Y'all saw that title about last night. How I get in this? How I get in this? Baby, it's always some mess on these streets. I try to stay out of the mess. I try not to get involved in the mess, but baby, I see that I can't, you know what I'm saying? Be let alone. Let me go. Let me loose. Let me loose. Let me long, y'all. Let me loose. Let me long, y'all. Or don't. It's up to you. All depends. What's up, beautiful stallion, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? I beautiful stallion, baby. I don't understand how I got in this. What I do, y'all. What I do? I didn't even do nothing, y'all. All I did was be myself. All I'm doing is being myself. Just chilling, relaxing, trying to enjoy the commentary that's going on and the shenanigans that's happening. And I'm all up in the mix, y'all. But the funny thing is that, you guys, the funny thing is that I knew that I was up in this mix when it first got all mixed up in between. I've been kikiing and cackling behind the scenes on the phone, chilling about this whole mess for a while when it first got revealed. I was gonna come live and do my thing and do my big one and talk my shit ish, what's not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what? It's not really anything crazy. So let me just let it go where it goes. Was that I'll say I don't want to be in a mess, so let me stay out of the mess and not be involved. But I find it extremely funny, extremely hilarious that for someone who was accused of stalking people, not being able to let things go or let people go, I'm all up in the mix. I'm all up in this. Okay, since I'm all up in it, let's talk about it. About last night. I'm at work, as y'all know, I normally do. He works, you know what I'm saying? He works a lot. He works hard. He works, you know what I'm saying, to afford the lifestyle that he wants for himself, that he provides and can provide for himself within him and his husband. He does that, yes. So I'm at work, whatever, you know what I'm saying, doing what I normally do. Last night was a Jack Nicholson night. I was watching Wolf. I was watching the first Batman that he was in as a Joker. It was a whole Jack Nicholson night for me at work, watching movies. So, what's up, Lena baby? How you doing, sweetheart? So I got a notification that James was live. So let me pause this movie. You know what I'm saying? My girl Michelle Pfeiffer was on the screen doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? So let me pause this movie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what James is talking about. Let me see what this is going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I only watch a few people now. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. All the other stuff I really don't care about. I really don't care. But you know, James is one of the first. Well, is the first person I ever contacted with or engaged with here on here as a subscriber initially. You know, so he said yesterday was not. And I'm listening. As soon as I saw he was live last night, I dropped down and hey James, watch chat was not. Just want to acknowledge I was there. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't called it live in a minute. What's up, baby? How you doing? Fab Fest. And so he said, "Oh, stay right there." I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I kind of knew, but I'm like, what did I do? Like, I personally didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else is doing stuff involving me, but I didn't do nothing. So what did I do? So I'm like, whatever. And after about an hour, I'm like, okay, come on, now, James. I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for all this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And so about an hour and 10 minutes in, you know, about an hour and 10 minutes in, he got to Mr. Mack, Mr. Jonathan Mack, Johnny Mack. You know what I'm saying? He got to Johnny Mack. So I'm like, okay, Lord Jesus, you know, it is what it is. And not one lie was told. Not one lie was told. Everything I've been saying for the past, what, how many years has it been? 4 years now? He just pretty much reiterated whatever, you know what I'm saying? From the very beginning to everything else, he reiterated. But while I have an opinion about what's going on with the whole Johnny Mac and 5A situation, whatever, 5A never lied as well. When 5A, I don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Don't have anything against her, just don't fuck with her. Because I don't like people like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like messy people. Well, it's not for no reason whatsoever. Defend yourself, attack a bitch was not, beat a bitch in the head was not, cuss a bitch out was not, do all the things you need to do to defend yourself, but just don't go out lying and attacking people. But when I heard 5A say a week or so ago, Johnny Mac wanted to suck Food Junkie's dick, I was like, you know what? 5A, you a mess. Like, straight up mess, straight up crazy was not. But she ain't never lied either, though. Because while I was trying to be cool and still befriend Johnny Mac, he was throwing me shade. I told y'all know the story. If not, if y'all want to hear the story again, it was not from me. I'll tell it. But y'all know Johnny Mac been throwing me shade ever since I met up with him in New York. Well, when me and D Ramsey met up with him and some other content creators and some friends of D Ramsey's was not in New York, he was throwing me shade when we got back. Well, not really throwing me shade, but saying just trying to play the fence type of thing. We still talked. Was not like what y'all don't know is that Johnny Mac and I used to talk often. And Johnny Mac is a night owl. And y'all know I work late hours. So when I would get home from work, or my way home from work was not, me and him would talk for an hour or so. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't every day. It was just, whatever. And at that time, as you guys know, that's when Sean was throwing me heavy shade. You know what I'm saying? Heavy shade. Because D Ramsey saw what I give in person. How everyone, when you meet me, pretty much love me. You know what I'm saying? Because I am just myself. I'm cool. I'm whatever. What's up, Retro? How you doing, baby? Okay, I'll tell you the story again. Give me a second. um, so D, like I said, people think they're smart or what they actually are, but they realize that I'm very perceptive and I understand what's going on. I told y'all things that D said while we was in New York, how she was talking to Leo about certain things, how she asked Leo certain questions. Well, it's not, saying this and third, because I told her, have you noticed that Sean been acting kind of strange and this and told me, and she was like, well, the other and about sexual energy, this and that. So it was what it was. But when she actually saw how I present myself and how I carry myself and how people are drawn to me, i.e., Johnny Mac, i.e., her little friend that they said I was fucking up and down the New York streets, i.e., her friends sending me pictures of private parts and wanted me to call them and hang out, and couldn't wait to get home to tell me they had a nice time with me. Well, it's not. They was in a cab, saying, texting me, "Oh, Food Junkie, I had a good time with you. You made me feel so good and so comfortable and so warm." Baby, that's what I do. And James is right. I am a mess. I am a mess. With my speech impediment, with my bad skin, with my, I guess now, effeminate ways, let some people tell it, with me pissing on people's dicks, I guess, what I'm saying? I'm a mess. And I know I'm a mess. Because like I always say, I know who I am. I know what I can do and what I have gotten based on who I am. So if I don't know nothing else, sex appeal is on fire. The seduction aspect of who I am is always going to be on point. Love me, hate me, like me, lick me, whatever you want to do. Well, don't lick me. Well, some has already, but I'm just saying it is what it is. Lick these fingers, but it is what it is. So when she told, when D Ramsey told Sean what it was and how it is and this and the third, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was the shade was even heavier than what it was prior to. So I would talk to Johnny Mac about, like, you know what? Yeah, I really don't feel comfortable going to this whole quote unquote Vegas trip was not. Da, da, da. He was like, well, no, you you should show up was not. I want to dance with you. I want to do this. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, I'm like, but if I go there, I'm gonna show my ass, right? I'm gonna show my ass. I'm going to show there and shut that shit down. He's mad now because D told him that I flirt with everybody was not, and everyone likes me. Everyone is drawn to me. I'm going to flirt with every single person in his face, male and female, gay, straight, and other. I'm flirting with everybody. Everyone is going to fall in love with me. So these are conversations that me and Johnny Mac was having behind the scenes until he decided to make a choice, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. So this conversation me and Johnny Mac was having. Oh yeah, you should do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be funny. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to da. He likes you. He really likes you. Da. All these conversations was whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's for me, it's like I said, it's all a game. It's all sex espionage. It all is what it is. So when Johnny Mac and I finally stopped talking, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings was not. You keep it cute, and I'll keep it cute. But once I got a hint of him throwing a little shade, saying a little bit too much, agreeing a little bit too much, when I know who you are, the snake that you are, I can no longer be quiet. And then when you had the audacity about a year or so, about a year or so ago, whatever it was, whenever you said too much, you had the audacity to come out your mouth with the piss on my dick thing. I had to expose you for who the fuck you are. Finger looking good. Tabooly and things are not off my fingertips. Show me your little leopard print silk draws. All up under me was not. Then I had to reveal the pictures again of you all up on my shoulder, smiling like you was in ecstasy. You and D straddling between my legs. You know what I'm saying? All the while, y'all thinking that, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes over there at the little camp or whatever, you know what I'm saying, thinking that y'all really doing it and dipping it and doing it good. I don't mind for that. But let's call a thing a thing. But y'all, what 5A picked up on, yes, think looking good. When I was saying all that stuff, y'all may not have remembered or may have forgotten, but if you remember, let me know. I told y'all, Johnny Mac told me after meeting me in person, I am one of the only two people he'd ever met in his life, his long life, his seasoned life, that he wanted to fuck him. So 5A, you caught that, girl. You caught that, baby girl. You caught that. It's so funny to me how I choose to leave things alone. I don't bring things up. I don't talk about things unless I'm talked about. Unless we track it. Yes, you need to be tracking, baby. We tracking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't bring things up. I may mention it once, I may mention it twice, but if I'm left alone, then I will leave you alone. And like I said, I heard the conversation that was being had about me and how I didn't do anything was not. But my opinion of the whole situation of buying of 5A's name and why they bought it and the reason why this and the third, whatever, people being sued or people being threatened to be sued, people being hit by trucks and things of that nature. It sounds very convoluted to me, in my humble opinion. Because There's no slanderous act when it's court records and judgments against what is being actually said and spoken. When there's a transcript saying, because everyone's beating around the bush, I don't have time for that bullshit. What you gonna do? Sue me? Please do. Please do. Please do. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anyone who is upset by what I'm saying or what I'm going to say. What's up, Lefty Shop Babe? How you doing? The reason why Deanna and James, told y'all, I'm always here. I'm always listening. I'm always watching. I'm always seeing things. I always have inside scoop on things, not because I'm talking to people behind the scenes, because I'm listening and I understand that you must be able to listen clearly and effectively in order for you to gather what you need to gather to protect and defend yourself against certain people. Anyways, the reason why Deanna and James was quote unquote going to be sued until a truck helped certain people see the light was because said individual son thought they were in, what's that movie called? Silence of the Lambs. Oh, James mentioned it yesterday. You rub the lotion on your skin or else you will get the holes again. You rub the lotion on your skin or else you will get the holes again. And for those of you who are new, who don't understand what I'm saying, don't understand the reference, who wasn't there, let me break it down to you. Let me say what was said, what was done, what was proven in court, and why charges was held against people, and why judgments and things was held against people. I don't care what kind of power you have, what kind of legal system knowledge you have. This is not slanderous. This is not a lie. This is not alleged. But it was proclaimed that person who is the legal expertise, the law person over there in that section or that sector or that cult over there, the ones doing all the doxing of people, looking up for people's information and passing it around, who even gave Fibe information about how to halt her eviction. That individual who got read publicly by said individual, cult leader over there, their child, their son, was charged and found guilty, allegedly, of sexual malfeasance. You rub the lotion on your skin unless you get the holes again. From what was said on these YouTube streets, what was looked up, he was the mastermind of a clinical trial. A clinical trial for skincare. So it's sad. A special type of skincare. Y'all heard of what's it called? Abionic cells, where they take human cells and divers and put them into different type of products, what's not, so clears your skin up, that tightens the skin, that illuminates the skin and things of that nature. Well, her son, their son, was accused of putting his fluids in the skincare, in the ointments, in the glisteniness of the situation, or using his fluids, his personal fluids, as, so yeah, we ain't doing that right there today. Boom. See how that goes? Bam. So, using their personal fluids as the ointments. will invite or see young girls out and about, just strolling those little strip malls or little whatever. Oh, you want to be part of a study, a skin care study? Come on over to this location right here, and we can do a skincare study. As per transcripts, they would sit down, was asked to close their eyes, and next thing you know, they heard some grunting going on, grunting and things. And y'all can like the video. Y'all can like this video, y'all. If y'all can like the video, y'all can like it. Don't be scared. They don't see who liked it. They don't see who comments. And then they felt something warm on their face. Y'all heard what I said? They would be blindfolded or eyes closed, leaning back, not like Fat Joe and Remy Ma with lean back, lean back, lean back. Not like Fat Joe and Remy Ma, but they would be in a chair, leaned back, eyes closed or blindfolded. They would hear some grunting. And next thing they know, a little bit of warm liquid was excreted on their face. I'm just saying. That's what had happened. That's what they had said. That's what at the time was being said and going around on these YouTube streets. So you're telling me that that's why Johnny Mac was planning on trying to sue Deanna and James Caldwell. And that's what his excuse of why he bought Five Babe's name, because he don't like what he did to she said about Ray Allen did to Ray Allen. I'm just saying. Lena, baby, I'm just saying what the story is. Am I lying? Am I adding more to it? Am I taking anything away from it? No, that's what the story was. That's the story that I heard. So when I first heard that, oh, the reason why, I'm looking for the reason what if Bobby ever personally did to Johnny Mac. Yeah, she roasted and gagged like, hell, Fabi called me oatmeal pie cream face. Don't confuse what she called me with me being one of those test studies in that little basement where I heard some grunting some damn hot liquor on my face. No. But that's what was said. That's what the story was. That's what all these lawsuits was going to be out there, because don't leave my son alone. You need to, oh, baby, when it's a public record, well, it's not. Y'all do shit all the time that look at people's stuff, and there's not anything defamational about it. There's no anything slanderous about it, because that is what happened. It is not our fault that it's a register. Someone had to register for certain things. I'm just saying it is what it is. I don't know. But that what the rumor was. That what people have looked up and shown was. Now, personally, I've never done it, you know what I'm saying, because I don't care enough about anyone's personal business. But since I'm involved, let's talk about why everything is going on. When James asked the question yesterday, do you think, because what the story was true. I've told the story several times. The story is, like James said yesterday, was not a recap, because I'm going to ask me to recap the story real quick. Back in the days, you know what I'm saying, I was on here quite often. And since I worked late, I would come on late. So it would be like that late night time slot, late night thing where, of course, people come in, they'll get flirted with. Everyone's getting called baby and sweetheart, and making sexual overtures that people was not, of course, as James said yesterday, all in jest, all in fun, all in just part of my personality, because that's what I am. I am a little flirty naturally, because, you know, shit, don't knock what you got. Shit, if it works for you, keep on with it, let it work for you. Shit, the real life, you know, say it's what the fuck it is. But it was just me flirting with James. Johnny Mac saw me flirting with James, and I don't know what he thought, what it was, but he tried to throw his hat in the ring. I'm for anybody. Girls, guys, it is what it is. I don't care. It's a flirt. So then, started flirting with Johnny Mac. But I realized Johnny Mac will only behave that way. Very flirtatious, very over flirted. Flirted was not asking me to stand up and turn around, asking me to bend over, this, that, and the third. Just very, what it is. But he won't only act that way on my channel. Everywhere else that I've seen Johnny Mac at, whatever, he will be this upstanding, religious, salt of the earth, Bible thumping, Bible toting situation he will do, which is fine. That's what you want people to believe is what it is. But I know differently. But I told y'all when I exposed Mr. Mac, I offered Johnny Mac food. Yes, I offered Johnny Mac food on a plate with utensils. What Johnny Mac said was, "Oh, so you're not going to feed me?" Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when I told y'all, when I exposed that he ate food out of my hands, off my fingertips, licking my fingers, I should say, down there to the elbow. Did the story change? No, it does not, because my stories don't change, because this is the truth as I experienced it. Tabooly to be exact. Absolutely. I offered him food on a plate with utensils. Oh, try this. This is good. Try this. As you would do anybody that you're eating with, or especially when they come in, let's say you already started eating what's that, so they're coming in like, oh, this is good. Try this one here. Oh, so you're not gonna feed me? Okay, you wanna play this game? Don't test my gangster. Don't play with me on a sexual tip and act, and because I know how far I'm gonna go. But it was for me to expose you're not as religious and self-righteous as you want people to believe you are. Because I know you're not. As many times as you was asking me to bend over and let you see my butt and this, that, and the third, and ooh, I would love to put my face and put my mouth and put this and put that, and ooh, no, first of all, if you saw my husband, you realize that you're not my type, but I'll play with you all day long. I will play with you all day long. I will allow you to expose yourself all day long. Everyone knows I'm a flirt. It's no secret that, Food Junkie will flirt. He will flirt the house down. He will talk nasty to you. He will entice you. He will do everything but, have sex with you. Everything else is fair game. Guy, girl, whatever. If I'm in control of that. You know what I'm saying? I am a control freak. I like being in control. I will relinquish control to make people feel comfortable as far as verbally talking with me. But the bottom line is, even then, I chose to relinquish control to you, which still puts me in control. When you think that you're going to control something, is when I start playing games with you. Remember? What James also said yesterday is that it was him and Johnny Mac, and then Sean stepped in. And I have nothing against anybody. I'm just telling the story and telling my part of the story. Since I'm in it, let me give my piece of it for people who have not heard it before. And for those who have heard it before, you can make sure that my stories don't change and have never changed. If y'all hear anything different, please correct me. I am not so much of a control freak to where I can't be corrected, but that's how you know I keep myself accountable by giving you the power to correct me when I'm wrong or tell me that that's not how I told it last time. While it was James initially, Johnny Mac, then Sean jumped in, was not, but how even Sean stepped in was once again after Vegas Gate, whatever it was. I saw that pink door situation, didn't like it, didn't want to be part of that. That was not my style, not my stilo. So what I did was I emailed him and suggested a masquerade. It was very professional, very polite, very not trying to take over anything, was not even trying to be part of your crew thing type of thing. It was, if you don't mind, basically, can I make a suggestion? May I suggest a masquerade opposed to a pink door event? Let's bring up a little bit more class, a little bit more elegance, a little bit more XYZ. Within 15 minutes of me sending that email, I received an email back from Sean. Great idea, what you think? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it, basically. You know, so we exchanged information, personal information, as far as phone numbers as well as not. We called each other. I don't know who called who first, but we spoke. Within the first conversation we had with each other, the question he asked me was, so what did you think of me when you first saw me? Which goes back to James's point. When he saw me flirting with James, he thought that it was more than what it actually was. My response to him asking me, what did I think of him when I first saw him was, y'all know it, my favorite line. You all right. You all right. But then is when I realized, understood, known that based on your stories that you've been telling us about how you sat in the car while the man you was having sex with at the army base was not with to go visit his real lover 2 hours away. You sat in the car watching DVDs, and how you had one guy fuck you, then your other guy was coming to fuck you, so you have to clean out your booty real quick and get fucked by him again. I mean, there's all kinds of all these little stories that you told us over the years that I just sat back and listened to, gathering information. Realize that is who you are. You know that I'm married. You know that I'm in a long-term relationship. You say that you're in a long-term relationship. But you're asking me, what do I think of you in a physical, sexual type of interesting type of way when I'm talking to you or trying to talk to you about business? People will ask, why did you talk to him for so long? If I didn't talk to you so long, I wouldn't have the ammunition that I have. Why would you send him a picture? When you're trying to fish, do you go out there and stand by the lake with no equipment, with no rod, no bait, no nothing? Or do you have a rod, depending on what kind of fish you have or how big the fish you want to catch is, depending on your bait, right? If I know that you are a dick pig, and no offense, you know, if I know that you're a dick pig, you like dicks, and I got what I'm saying, as someone said, a PR or PD, whatever you want to call it. Why would I not use what I got to get what I want from you as far as information? It's a picture. If I didn't send a picture, I wouldn't have all the voice messages. I wouldn't have all the memes and things. I wouldn't have all the I can't wait to and D Ransby get her hands off you. I wouldn't have all the information I have. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm going to sit up here and play with anyone. While I'm playing with you, You should know that I'm playing with you because I'm telling y'all that I'm playing with you. I just flirt. But I'm all up in this mix. People's mentioning my names. People talking about me, what's not. People making little side comments, whatever the case may be. I don't know y'all like that. Just like it's been, what, 4 or 5 years since I've seen you or talked to you? It's been 4 or 5 years since you've talked and spoken to me. The only difference is I've changed. Well, not changed, because I've always been this person. I'm not doing the same things that I did 4 or 5 years ago. And it seems that a lot of you are still stuck where I left you. Don't use me as a reed. Don't use me or try to deflect. Because when you do that, I'm going to come up with the truth as I know it to be. Johnny Mac. You shouldn't even mention my name shouldn't even come out your mouth. Period. Sean Bradley. My name should come out your mouth. Period. And if you want to sue me, please do so. But that's what's out there. That's what we were talking about at that time. Putting the lotion on your skin. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. It can embarrass you. First, you're an old lady. First, you are a paralegal. First, you're just legal expertise was not. You have all these connections, whatever. You're running around all the bushes was not trying to find legal loopholes to try to trap people up until karma told you to sit your ass down, calm down, and set your ass down by getting hit by a truck, let you tell it. So you better realize you sent me stuff, Ray Allen, on Shalina Simmons. I'm just saying. Do you think I don't have wait? If I say something was not, I'm not gonna have something to back it up. I told y'all I don't do this every day all day long, but when I do it, it's always gonna be much more better than what anything you can ever do. My truth will always be better and more entertaining to me than any lie you can ever tell on me or any story you can fabricate. Because I stand by truth. I stand in truth. What's up, Trina, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? I stand by truth. I stand in truth. Have my story ever changed, you guys? The story of Johnny Mac, has it ever changed? No. Has the story about Sean ever changed? No. I'm not arguing with anyone, period. But I'm definitely not arguing with people that I don't know, that I don't have any kind of communications with. I've always say, a lot of shit that's going on these YouTube streets right now, I've been there and done that long, long time ago. All these fake ass sexpionage games that y'all trying to play was not, baby, I'm the original sexpionage player in this sector. Skull dragging came from me. I said skull dragging first in this sector. A lot of things that happens in this sector that I don't be raising my hand. Oh, I did it first was not. I did that. I'm not going to put sensationalism into everything that I do because that's not, to me, that's exhausting. It deflects from the truth of the matter. And let us not forget why Sean was upset with me initially. Well, one, because he can't have me. But what he wants y'all to see or think is that because I was trying to, quote unquote, drag him, I wasn't. Y'all remember my whole Mad Day Monday series I did back in the days where I would recap? Let me rephrase that. I'll reiterate that. My Mad Day Mondays where I will recap what happened prior to that day. I'm telling the story about how I'm at work one Saturday afternoon, modding for Deanna. And when he was going after Tracy, him and Tracy was in Deanna's chat, cutting up, acting a fool. I'm talking about it on my Mad Day Monday series. He drops down with a real aggressive who, as in to say who the fuck you talking to or who the fuck you talking about. I tried to be nice. I tried to be polite because I didn't want to be disrespectful, although he was throwing me shade for weeks on end. Until I was like, hold up, you know what? Let me check this little boy right quick. Let me check this young man. Because I don't know who the fuck you talking to, but I'm talking about you. Then he dropped down with a hurry up then. That's when I really snapped because motherfucker, who are you talking to? Don't confuse the fact that I'm choosing to be nice, that I won't skull drag your ass up and down these motherfucking YouTube streets. It's very easy for me to do. So I suggest you shut the fuck up and listen, and maybe you will hear what the fuck I'm saying. Don't rush me in my house. You don't control nothing in my house. Don't confuse the fact that I choose to like you, choose to tolerate you, with the fact that you have some kind of control over anything that I say and do, or the pace in which I say it and or do it. You remember that? If I'm lying, please let me know. That's when the blow up happened. Then it became Mature saying some slick shit. Had to check her. D saying some slick shit. Okay. Who you talking to? Because you didn't put no name on it. And if it's not, you know what I'm saying, a name on it, it doesn't apply to me. So I talked to her behind the scenes. Like I said, I'm the one who tries to talk to people behind the scenes to get things cleared up. Because I don't want to do this whole shit for y'all entertainment. Because it means that it's not entertaining for me. It's not entertaining when I'm involved in it. It's not entertaining when y'all are involved in it. I don't care that much. Because I know how to shut this shit down and go live my life. A lot of people say they do, but few people show they do. The last video I made was 6 days ago. And that video was about something that I watched on YouTube. Sorry, Netflix. That's why I asked the one time I was on James' panel, the last time I was on his panel, am I really part of the beef sector? Because I don't feel like I am. I watch it. You know what I'm saying? I watch a couple people and it was not, I don't watch a lot of people. I probably, at the most, probably 5 people I watch over here. The majority of my time on YouTube is watching other people, having fun, learning something. Just so happened, I'm over here because I like James, I like Deanna, Miss Olivia's cool, you know what I'm saying? A couple other people that I watch. And when I hear something, I go research and investigate it so I can know what I'm talking about just in case I need to respond, especially when I hear my name involved in something. Like I said, about last night, how I get in this? I understand why Vibe used the name because she needs to fight against Johnny Mac. But I'm still confused, as I think we all are confused, because the explanations that are given doesn't make sense. Why are you fighting against Vibe? And people are saying this happened about a year and a half ago. That's when you was going through that process of Johnny Mac. You said he was going through that process of having this new artist, and you put names in a hat, you put names in a bucket, whatnot. I just have a couple questions that I haven't heard really been asked. You know me. I like to go places where people really don't go and think how people really don't like to think or haven't thought of or haven't voiced it yet or I haven't heard it yet. How's this artist development coming? How's your 5A coming along in their career, their artist development? I'm just wondering. Because you had the name or you had this process of naming her, giving her this name, giving this artist that name for about a year and a half. A long, expensive process. How is this art development coming? I understand it takes a while for an artist to be developed. Can you please give the people a little bit of understanding of where this art development is? Where does it stand? I'm just asking. Because you're out here talking about why you did it and how it wasn't malicious, how it wasn't for certain people as revenge or get you gotcha, which it was a get you gotcha or get you got her. Not one way or the other. But where in the development, artist development process are you? Now you got the name copywritten. Woo, 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 good, good, good. What's next? You plan on launching this artist somewhere? It doesn't matter what the artist's name is. We're all going to know that it is a secondhand name to Fibe. Now, about a year and a half ago, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. About a year and a half ago, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? He's not smart at all. About a year and a half ago, isn't that when certain people fell out with Fibe for the last time? They were trying to play nice for a minute. About a year and a half ago was in the middle of 2022. After a Vegas trip, after a show, after things pretty much didn't go anything about a year and a half ago. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It just seems very odd to me. And it kind of rings true to what James said yesterday about if someone says jump, you want to say how high. Let me prove my loyalty to you. So let me get my hands dirty and let me be the talk of the town. Because I distinctly remember when my name was first mentioned in this situation that I heard about it was not. I went over to see what was going on. Ooh, your name ringing in the streets. Someone said, Sean Riley, oh, Johnny Mac, we thought your name was going to be ringing in the streets a long time ago when I first found out. Yeah, I'm like, this just is messy. It's messy. Not in a good way, mess. Just a messy, shitty mess. Why is it that everything have to be ran by a Sean Bradley? As if you need someone's approval in order for you to think that it's a good idea or it works. I'm just asking questions. I don't know. Like I said, I'm in and out. I'm like flying from flower to flower, pollinating, looking at different things, just enjoying the view as I come to it. I really don't care one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems very, very, very coincidental. And when every time it comes around that people are needing someone else's approval, someone else's permission, someone else's acknowledgement, and these are grown folks, overgrown folks, folks older to be your grandparent doing this. And you wonder why people think that, you know what I'm saying, it seems very cultish over there. Everyone wants to be accepted. All this secrecy. Is it a cult or is it a cult? You know, a cult means secrecy, right? What's all the secrecy? No one cares that much. Y'all are not that important. And what's the end game of buying someone's YouTube name? It ain't like she's worldwide. Let's be completely honest. It's not like she's worldwide. How many subscribers probably have? I don't even know. I don't care. Does she have over 10,000 subscribers, you guys? I don't know. In the whole grand scheme of things, the amount of subscribers that she has is not worth all the mess that is going on right now involving my name. Yes, it's all about me. All about me. And I was sitting back watching my Black History, my studying Black History, watching my funny programs, having Julia Roberts night. Oh, y'all, if y'all haven't seen on Netflix, Leave the World Behind, please watch that. There's a lot of interesting things going on in that movie. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I was going to do a video about that. Was not how it relates to Black people and how they think about us and people in general. Was not human nature, whatever. But it's a little bit too cerebral for saying the crowds. So I'll just keep it to myself. But yeah, great movie starring Julia Roberts and Mahershala Ali. You know, Ethan Hawke, Kevin Bacon. Really good movie. Really good movie. Really good movie on Netflix called Leave the World Behind. Very good movie. But yeah, while I'm enjoying my movies and getting content and creating and thinking and deciphering and trying to figure things out, my name is in these streets when I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even say nothing. Not noteworthy of these streets. Not noteworthy of this sector. You know what I'm saying? But, it's what it is. I may be going for another week, you guys, or wherever I'm at, or wherever I come back on, if I feel so moved to chorus. But I found it really funny. You know what I'm saying? That I've heard my name being mentioned. Like I said, all the time. I say this all the time, you guys who watch me, who tune in every once in a while. I know my name I'm being talked about on these streets. I choose not to answer until I want to answer. I choose not to talk about it until I want to talk about it. But like I said, be mad, be glad, scratch your ass. It is what it is. And I always say what I want to say about anyone I want to say it about. Don't be mad at me because on these streets during that time, your offspring was springing a leak on women's faces while saying it was a clinical trial of a new skincare regime. Don't be mad at me because you don't understand that someone who is in a committed monogamy relationship will flirt with you and take it as just that, a little flirt back and forth. James caught it. James got it. It's a touch of a loneliness to me. Desperation to me. I'm just saying. But now all of a sudden, he ain't all that. Okay. That's all. I don't take that shit seriously. You think I care what you say? I know what you said and I know what you did initially. I believe you the first time, not when you're mad, not when you're trying to throw daggers. Doesn't look the same. Doesn't have the same ring to it. Now, if you can prove that I was all up on you, like, oh my God, yeah, you so fine, and I can't wait to lay you down and bust you down. No. Say just enough to get you hooked. Show just enough to get you hooked. Let you taste just enough to get you hooked. Tabbouleh does taste much better off my fingers. It does. I have to admit that. Tabbouleh tastes much better off my fingers. I just say, shawarma tastes so much better off my fingers. It does. It does. But yeah, leave me alone. Keep my name out of your dick suckers, off of your finger lickers. out of your shit talkers, and I will stay quiet. I will be in my corner, chilling. But when y'all continuously ring my name in these streets for no absolute reason whatsoever, just like Shy Girl Complex said yesterday, Future is not even on here. He don't even come on here like that. Because I don't. I use this for entertainment when I want to be entertained in this capacity. I don't use this as a lifeline to friendships or to the world. I'm plugged in offline to the world. I am plugged in offline to the world. I don't need to come on YouTube or social media to be plugged in to the world. I always say this shit that we are experiencing here on these little gadgets, shout out to Bless Watkins, is a microcosm of what is going on in the real world. And I'm experiencing the real world. I'm not experiencing my life in real time on YouTube and things of that nature, social media. This is a good way to get the Cliff Notes version of what has happened already, opposed to what is happening. Because what is going on right here, what y'all are talking about, for me, is all past. It's not present. It's not future. It's already has been done. You are talking about this right here, what I'm talking about right now, happened 4 years ago. 4 to 5 years ago, this happened. Why am I talking about it March 2nd, 2024? When it happened in 2019. I haven't spoken to these people since 2019. Why is my name being mentioned in 2024? I'm confused by that. Exactly. You'll turn into motherfucking a pillar of salt like Lot and his wife. Like Lot's wife, you can turn to a pillar of salt looking behind you to the nonsense and the bullshit and the destruction and degradation that's back there. Keep moving forward. I'm just saying. I understand this is everybody's, oh, it's escapism. At what point are you going to get plugged into the real world? You can only escape for so long. You can only be disconnected to reality for so long before you get lost. I'm just saying, y'all. But this is your boy Food Junkie, you guys. I want match. Just want to give my little intake about what happened last night, what I found entertaining. I was at work, laughing my ass off. I'm like, you know what? But it's the same story that we've always, like I said, James. Like I don't have a big platform, so therefore people's not gonna rush in here and come see this because I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just gonna tell you what happened, what I know, what I experienced, and move on. Whoever is meant to hear it hears it. Whoever don't is not meant to hear it is not meant for you to hear. But like I said, all of the players involved and all the reasons involved is all bullshit. It's all bullshit. When y'all start calling a thing, seeing what's right there in front of you, you'll be a lot happier in your life than not. You'll be a lot more comfortable in your surroundings than not. Stop lying to yourselves. Stop looking for someone else to verify you, to tell you who you are, tell you that you're good, that you're smart, that you're kind, that you're important. People don't like you because I don't need people to tell me that. I know that already. Thank you. Appreciate it. If you see it as well, I appreciate that. Thank you. But if you don't, Still thank you because I see it myself. I know who I am. I told y'all before from the very beginning. I came on here a very complete individual, as complete as I could be. I came on here that way. You know? But yeah, y'all. This is your boy Food Junkie. Thanks so much for being here. I love you guys, but as always, it's not important that I love you. It's more important that you love somebody else. Or love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself. And definitely respect someone else. Y'all, this is your boy Food Junkie. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for listening. And all the ones on the replay, thank you. And like this video, y'all. Just a little video, you know what I'm saying, about last night. How I getting this. Until next time, y'all. Love you. Bye.